Hello.
Okay.
We are in Bali right now. Last time we updated, we were in Rockhampton, and then we went to Airlie Beach, where we stayed in a cabin and took a boat to the Whitsundays.
And we met a couple of dudes who were super nice, and
Coolest guys.
we hung out with them for a few days.
Yep.
And we went to a waterfall.
Went to a waterfall, filmed a lot of stuff with the drone. We saw wallabies and tons of cockatoos.
Yeah, they would come out in our cabin, and they would come out and hang out. And what else did we do? So then from Airlie Beach, we went to CAARES.
Where the same guys
Met us.
and we went on a boat out to the Great Barrier Reef, and I went snorkeling, and Hannah went scuba diving.
Which was super dreamy and incredible, and I would say everybody should do it once or twice or a bunch.
Unless you have asthma, then you can't go for at least 5 years without asthma, which is why I couldn't go.
Oh, pity.
Your lungs will explode.
It's not real.
That's what the doctor said.
The doctor said that? You talked to a doctor?
He was the medical onboard doctor.
He's not a doctor. He's just a scuba instructor. Probably some dude from Colorado.
He was Australian.
Whatever.
Anyway.
He's not a doctor.
He said I couldn't
It's not what
go.
the doctors say. Your lungs won't explode.
Yeah, they will.
Just fucking Google it. Just Google it.
I did Google it. That's where I got...
And it says, Wikipedia is like, your lungs will explode.
It says that if you have used an
Really
inhaler...
irrelevant.
Whatever.
Look it up. You guys can Google it
Yeah,
yourself.
she hasn't Googled it. I did.
Because I just don't believe it. I've never heard of anyone's lungs
Then
exploding.
fucking Google it, Hannah.
Google it.
I Googled it.
Google it.
She's been mean to me. Then we flew to Bali. And where I had my birthday, and we had a spa day, and we had our boobs massaged.
Okay. I don't think anybody needs to know that. It was really...
You should know if you come here for a massage, they may massage your front. That's all.
Basically, they just don't sexualize the boob like we do in America.
Yes. And yeah, we went out in Kuta. We dressed
It's interesting. Everybody here rides on scooters, and there's really not that many traffic laws. So, just they use their horn to let you know, hey, I'm coming by you, or I'm behind you, or move the fuck over. But it's not an aggressive thing. It's just a way to communicate. So they just aren't constantly honking. But it's cool. You'll see families of 4 or even 5 on a scooter, going probably 45 down a highway with a ton of scooters and cars. It's really scary, actually. So then we thought, oh, we'll rent one. And then we tried to drive it in the parking lot, and we looked like idiots. And,
we probably could have done it if there was no one else on the road.
yeah, if all of Indonesia was empty. We could have totally done that. So that was good.
We went to a monkey forest.
That was the coolest,
That was
probably.
probably Hannah's highlight of the entire trip.
Yeah, pretty much anything
Monkeys
animals have
jump on you, and you can't really get them off of you.
Yeah, one tried to open my bag, and he was chewing on my lock. And then when someone tries to get him off of me, he attacked them, which I thought was funny. He was being protective of his newfound bag. But it was cool. And
We went to Uluwatu, which is a temple here, and we
the traditional Balinese dance.
Yeah, and got some good drone footage there.
So in Indonesia, there's a bunch of different islands, and each island has its own language. It's not even a different dialect of Indonesian. It's Indonesian is the national language, and then
They have
each small
Javanese, Balinese, and they're completely different languages.
So each, if you lived in Bali but you were from a different island, you'd know your island's language, and maybe Balinese, and then also Indonesian. And they're completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We've stayed in 3 different places. We stayed in a place with an amazing view and pool. That was one of my favorite places. And the second place we stayed was okay. It was really nice too, but we had no hot water.
So hot water.
And
Here we have hot water. I
this
would
third
say
place is really nice.
It's definitely it's cool here. There's a lot of culture. It's probably the most different from American culture I've been in.
Yeah, and the people are Hindu here in Bali specifically.
No, like 90% Hindu, and then the other 10% are Christian and Muslim.
Right. Most people are Hindu.
But they said that they don't really have
happy.
religious conflicts, and everybody is pretty peaceful.
Peaceful, yeah. I could live here for a while.
So tonight, or actually in a couple hours, we're leaving to go to the airport to go to Singapore for a night, just in the airport, and
Stay the night in the airport,
and then
we meet our dad in Thailand.
Yeah, he's been there for 2 days, which we're really proud of him for figuring out how to get from the airport to the hotel.
Yeah,
Thailand. So, yep, we'll update you again with our dad.
Yeah, with our dad.
Okay. So fucking weird. Okay, bye.
Yeah.